Hello, good members. Welcome back to RGT to 1K. So for the last week, I've been outside with a chainsaw, cutting things down in the 90 to 100 degree heat. And I may have overworked myself a little bit today, but here I am, rehydrated and ready to play some more GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! We, of course, are playing machines here. Trying to jump up the ladder a little bit more. We're playing the same list as last time. I want to get a few more games with Call of the Haunted, just kind of see how that goes. I have read Messenger of Peace now. I know that it stops my monster's attacks as well. So we're hopefully not going to make that mistake again, but I kind of want to look at the profile viewer here one more time just to check things out. We're at 676. Okay, so we're below 700. Couldn't remember exactly where we ended up. But we're at 676, 44 and 19. Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and get out onto the ladder. See if we can get a little bit closer to that 700 number instead of just running, a win and a loss again. All right, our first victim is here, Astro PDX. And let's see if we can pick up some quick wins here. It is, of course, the 4th of July. So I do have places to be later, but it's not like I have to rush out of the video here. But all right, opponent leading on Graceful Charity. I'm probably going to be doing that too. This hand's pretty good. We do have a meta to go along with the Scapegoat, and of course we do have Jar of Greed, Graceful Charity. So pretty good. A promising hand, I guess. It does have one full combo, if you want to call it that. Oh, Scapegoat meta probably going to be pretty good against the Earth Aggro deck. Assuming it's Earth Aggro. I mean, Goblin Attack Force is really only in Earth Aggro as far as top 5 decks in the meta go. But could be a skill drain deck, could be a whole lot of things. Opponent does discard Nobleman of Crossout. Maybe they're reading into my name a little bit here, but here comes a Goblin Attack Force. Okay. Pretty okay with this. Opponent passes the turn. Please trap Dust Shoot. Unfortunate. Never lucky. All right, so let's Graceful into Giant Trunade and Cyberstein. How's that sound? No, Premature Burial though. That's pretty good. What do I want to ditch here? All of these cards are good. I guess I could just ditch double Jar of Greed, though that's sort of my card velocity, but I do have reasoning here. And I kind of want to keep the Megamorph. Maybe I just don't need... Well, yeah, let's just get rid of the Jar of Greeds. I'm not totally sure if that's correct. I could see maybe getting rid of the Megamorph. I think Scapegoat is just really, really good here. So I'm going to hold on to both of those. And I do think I am going to go ahead and throw down a reasoning. I think this is totally fine. We'll see what the opponent calls. They call 8. Okay. Blowback. Blowback's pretty... Yeah, blowback's okay, I guess. You're right. Because it just crashes with Goblin Attack Force. But I guess, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and target the Gaff. See if we can get that out of here. And if this, soaks up a Battle Trap or something, that's totally fine. We do have Premature Burial. Oh my god, Blowback Dragon killed something. Let's go. First time for everything, right? And the attack goes through. All right. So I'm just going to set one Scapegoat. If that's a Dust Tornado, it's a Dust Tornado. It's fine. And we'll pass the turn. It appears it is not Dust Tornado, or the opponent just didn't want to use it there. Oh. Brain Control? Okay. Well, I'm glad I have Scapegoat here. And I will chain. Hopefully there's no tribe over there. All right. Final attack order is pretty good. I mean, we're probably going to lose a whole bunch of life here, but that's actually kind of okay. We have Metamorphosis if we want to. Oh, Grand Marg? Okay. And Premature Burial. All right. Well, yeah, we're going to lose a bunch of life and a Gigantes. Okay. All right, opponent going in. We're not dead, though. We're at a nice, healthy life total of 1,400. The opponent not playing anything else is very good. Oh, man. D-Mock. I wish I could have hit that off of the reasoning instead, of course, but you figure out what we want to do here. We can Prima back the Blowback Dragon. I mean, if we... Let's see, I can make it 48. Just thinking about Thousand Eyes Restrict lines here. If I can, like, somehow win this game right now. I do have D-Mock. So I could, like, Prima back, Blowback. Take this Grand Marg. Try to kill this Goblin Attack Force. Tribute for D-Mock. Get Reasoning, potentially. Okay. D-Mock over Gigantes isn't quite lethal, but this is okay. Alternatively, like, I don't have to go as all in as this, but I think it's okay. Yeah, let's take the Grand Marg. I might... Well, I guess it's worth it just to see if I can blow this up. No. There's no real way for me to win here, I don't think. If I get back Blowback Dragon, I can blow up Goblin Attack Force, but then I have to go into D-Mock. I guess I could Reasoning and just see if I win the game. All right, let's give it a shot here. Like, I know I can just attack into the Gigantes, blow up everything, but yeah, I'm going to go after the Gaff here. See if I can kill it one more time with this Blowback Dragon. This is sort of like an all-in play, of course. Okay. There's also tribute these. Go for Gatling Dragon. Hope I flip 2 heads. And two heads would win the game, but I think, yeah, I'm just going to tribute these for D-Mock. And I guess, yeah, I'll just get back the Reasoning. Try to win the game here. 2 is really bad, so if we hit Stein, that's really bad. But if we hit anything else, it's pretty good. We do still have Jinzo, double Facilier left in the deck. They call 6. Okay. Come on, Facilier. Yes. All right. Paid off. Ugh, sometimes... All right, the opponent just conceded. Mom walked in, so gotta edit that out for you, so you'll kind of see like a little bit of a jump there, but that's okay. Able to win the game with the Megamorph on the Facilier, so went all in. Sort of on that play, and it worked out, so I think that's good. I'm gonna just side like this is an aggro matchup, of course. Get rid of these, Megamorph, and a Cyberstein. And see if we can pick up this game too. Make it a nice little short first match. All right, I do like this hand. We've got Cyberstein with a Monster Gate, Royal Decree, Meta, and a Scapegoat. This is very good. Final attack orders makes his hand, quite a bit worse. But, well, no, I guess we've got the Decree for that, right? DD Assailant. Okay. That's fine. I wonder what this card is. Ooh, a ring too? Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just going to set it all. If I can get value out of this ring, that's cool. Before I flip the Royal Decree. If the opponent has Heavy Storm here, fine, whatever. I'll just flip up Scapegoat and I'll go on my merry way with Cyberstein and Metamorphosis and Monster Gate, I guess. Yeah, opponent just setting some more back row, I guess. I'm just going to flip Decree here. Ooh. Nice little limiter removal action. Love to see that. Okay, I've got like all kinds of chances for Gatling Dragon to do its thing here, so I'm just going to go in. Decent chance I win here. And if I don't, that's fine too. Here's my Gatling Dragon. Hear it roar. I assume it sounds like an engine or something. I don't know. But let's flip 2 heads exactly, please. There's 1. And there's 2. Okay, not a 3rd. Tails on this one, Gatling, please. Awesome. Take out both of those monsters, and then I'm just going to go ahead and Monster Gate off this Cyberstein. And we are cooking here. Yeah, D-Mock is exactly lethal, so yeah, that wins too. Here's my D-Mock. Hear it roar as well. And I guess, like, I can play around Book of Moon here by just getting the Heavy Storm back. Sure. Throw this down. And if the opponent books either monster, they lose. So, cool. We have won the game. Barring Kuhb, but probably no Kuhb over there. I guess, well, no, it wouldn't matter. It was like I could go into second Gatling Dragon, so it gets the boost from limiter removal as well, but that wouldn't play around Kuhb, so I may as well hold on to the meta. I guess technically I should have gotten Giant Trunade, just in case there was a Kuhb, rather than the Heavy Storm. I kind of thought about it. I was like, yeah, I can just bounce these cards back to my hand, and then replay them and still have the Royal Decree, but, you know, I mean, it's technically correct to get the Trunade there. Over the Heavy Storm, play around the Kuhb as best as possible. Something that I didn't do, but, you know, probably not going to matter against the Earth aggro deck, and it didn't. So we're going to take down this first match. Let's grab another one. All right, second match against Cali Dreams here. Let's see if we can go first this time. Pretty sure I lost Rock, Paper, Scissors the last time. All right. Whether we won it or lost it in the first match, we are going to win it here. And I would like to go first, please. Good hand. Yeah, very good hand. Okay. Pretty awesome. The Call of the Haunted looking pretty good here as well. But we're going to go ahead and lead on the Pot of Greed, of course. And Giant Trunade, Upstart Goblin, okay. I don't even know if I want to play this Upstart Goblin, to be honest. I have, like, everything I need. I think I'm just going to set Call of the Haunted and pass the turn. I guess, like, the card that I would want the most would be a Scapegoat here, just for some protection, but there's even some downside to flipping a Scapegoat here. Because good chance I just win on the next turn. Obviously, Call of the Haunted not very good with Giant Trunade here, but we'll see. Maybe the opponent doesn't even set any back row. But I've clicked in turn, and there we go. All right. I've got like a tad bit of a sunburn going. Oh, reasoning? I guess I'm just going to call 8. Oops. I do that all the time. Just put it in the wrong spot. Facilier, oh no. Little Machine Gate mirror match here? Not necessarily. Like, Facilier can be played in the regular, or the Chaos RGT variants, of course. Had I known this was a mirror match, obviously I would have just summoned Cyberstein turn 1. And gone for Last Warrior. Nobleman of Crossout, okay. Alright, so it looks like it is Chaos. Gatling Dragon, alright. That's good for our limiter removal. Can we... or blowback, sorry. That's fine. Let's see if our opponent has good luck with the blowback dragon. Tails. I swear, this is the worst card in GOAT format. Aw. Alright. I spoke too soon. Oops. Sorry. I'm called a judge? I mean, I can just show you the log. Let me grab that really quick. There you go. There's no need to call a judge. I can show the log pretty quickly. There you go. I'll take my 2300. It's fine. We're still in Stein range. Not really worried about any card that they could set other than, like, Now, I guess, what, Scapegoat's pretty annoying, right? But, you know, we'll deal with that when it comes. I am going to go ahead and Giant Trunade, though. Hopefully it's not Scapegoat. If it's not, we just win the game here. If it is, there's a chance we still win the game here. Depends on Gatling Dragonness here, but yeah, I'm just gonna... there's no way Kuribo's in their deck, but I don't want to give up any more information. So, I don't think I will. Let's summon Cyberstein. I'll go to 700, no big deal. Summon out the old Gatling Dragon. I will Snatch Steal your blowback, thank you. I'm just going to throw down this here limiter removal. Alright, and we're going to pick up game 1. Alright, against Chaos RGT, of course, it is time. It is finally time for Spell Canceller. I know I've cited it in a few times. This isn't the first time we've played against RGT, but I'll bring it in. We'll bring in these. Probably bring in the Token Thanksgiving as well. I don't know about Messenger of Peace, really, for this kind of matchup, but I think I can cut a Giant Trunade. We can cut some of these. Man, a lot of these cards are just great. I guess I could cut the Jins. I'll cut the Blowback, actually, I think. If we expect the opponent to bring in some number of traps, I think that's okay. Maybe we cut the Call the Haunted. I get behind that. The opponent's almost certainly bringing in some number of traps, so I do like to leave in some amount of, like, Trunade, Heavy Storm, that stuff. Maybe I'm supposed to cut Heavy Storm before Trunade. I could see that. Here, not great, but I think I'm just gonna summon Facilier and attack, right? Sure, seems fine to me. Setting it, I don't think does a whole lot. If the opponent summons something big, I have this Torrential here. Yeah, if they want to throw out Scapegoat, fine. That means I get to kill a goat. And Griggle Token? That's kind of funny. Alright, I'll set this Torrential. And we'll see what happens here. If the opponent's not able to remove Facilier, of course, I can just drop Spell Canceller on the next turn. And hope that that is good enough, but we are going to see a Monster Gate. That's okay. I kind of want to be greedy with the Torrential here. Hopefully the opponent just, like, doesn't go straight into Jinzo. That would be not great, obviously. But we'll see what happens here. Crane, that's fine. I'm not going to Torrential just the Crane. Milled over Chaos Sorcerer. So we do have a Dark in the graveyard now. Heavy Storm. Alright, well, I guess I should have Torrential the Crane. We're going to sack it off for Airknight. Okay. If I lose this game, that's okay. Like, this hand was not anything amazing. Reasoning. No, another Trunade. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes that's how that be. I guess I'm going to leave the Facilier in hand. I'll just set a bluff Heavy Storm. No reason to summon this out when, you know, I could draw into Metamorphosis, go into King Dragoon, be able to take out the Airknight. And honestly, like, I'm not under that much pressure. Just call a judge on the opponent for drawing 2 cards real quick. Limiter. That takes out Airknight, but I mean, that's not a winning play, right? I'm just going to pass again, I think. The opponent's going to gain a ton of advantage from the Airknight Parshath, but that's fine. Like, we're looking to not really worry about the advantage game at all. Let's try to win the game here. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to go below... go below Stein range. That's okay. Another back row that I don't care about. Scapegoat. Okay. Scapegoat's pretty good here. It's not good against Airknight, obviously, but that's alright. I think I'll flip Heavy Storm. just to make sure, you know, the opponent didn't side in an MST or something. And, like, they could be just setting these cards. What? That's aggressive. Okay. Alright, I'll set my scapegoat then. They really want to keep this card. Alright, well, they paid 4,000 life points, so now I have an even better chance at winning here. Monster Cane, okay. Unfortunately, like, the Facilier wasn't enough to win on that turn, but that's alright. Now, yeah, I guess Labyrinth Think isn't enough either. I was gonna say I draw a Metamorphosis, I could meta into Labyrinth Think. They left a knock? Okay. Pretty happy about that. Last card Democ, please. Oh, please? Yes. Last card Blowback. Okay, that's fine too. They can't attack with with Airknight now. All right, they can't activate a trap in response to Scapegoat. This is pretty good. This is Chaos Sorcerer. I lived through all of this. Yeah, because I milled over BLS. Blowback Dragon, I'll activate this in response. I even get to keep a token. Okay. I mean, sometimes Monster Gate doesn't work out. Sometimes your last monster is the last card in deck. All right. Yep, I lose a token. Tribute for... Oh, we're going to meta? Okay. I'm still not dead. Yeah. Is this a... Okay. Airknight effect? It is mandatory. You lose the game. We got him. Yeah, I suppose I was going to be able to live anyway. We were going to draw into Snatch Steal, sure, whatever. Yeah, none of this really matters. Oh, I guess, hold on. Facilier plus Jinzo, that would have been 800 plus 29. No, almost not quite enough for lethal, like through an attack, but obviously I can just pass the turn. The opponent has no cards in deck. But yeah, we'll just double check here. This card attacks a defense position monster. Inflict piercing battle damage. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, draw one card. That is mandatory. How many times do you get to see Airknight attack for lethal, but it's killing the person that attacked with the Airknight? That's funny. But yeah, we're going to pick up 2 wins here. Oh, we're over 700. We made it to 701. So that's pretty sick. Able to pick up 2 more wins in this one. We are over 700. We are only 300 away from our goal of 1K. I think we're going to get there. And you know, hopefully it comes fairly soon, and then we can do another one of these runs with a different deck. But yeah, that's going to be today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.